guys. Okay. So we filled back in that floor with our cement board, and now we can finish this floor off. So what we did is we got going on our heating, our electric floor heating, and it comes in a long coil, and it's a resistant heat coil, and basically you just snake it around the room, 2 inches, 3 inches, whatever spacing you want for the amount of BTUs you want. So we got it set at a 3-inch space. So every 3 inches, a wire is going to zigzag, and then they give us these. It's kind of a nice system. This is you screw this clip down so you can make your loops and keep your spaces equal. And then when we come along and we're going to screed over the top of this, we're going to use this as a screed. We'll just screed along the top edge and keep the floor the right thickness all the way. Just enough to cover the wire. And so this is how you start. See, we got a thermostat right there. It's programmable. And what has to happen is we have power from a 2-pole, I think it was 15 amp, 2-pole 15 amp, I think it's spec'd out for the thermostat. And then, so both legs are hot. What inch? And then, so 220, I think, puts out more BTUs, I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. But we got 100 square feet of, see the 100? We got 100 and set up to do 100 square feet. And we're just going to keep going back and forth 3 inches all the way, even in here. We're going to keep going with the same pattern. And then you bring down 2 sensor wires out of there. You make sure they don't touch the wire. This is how it comes. Let me show you. So we drilled the sill, the plate, bottom plate. We drilled it out so we can tuck the wire in there. You notice it has a black wire because there's no heat going up there. That's the cold part of the wire, and then when it comes here, they splice in to the hot wire. There's another cable here. See, this is where it's going to start heating up. So we're going to just tuck that underneath the thickness of the wall, and then we're going to come right in hot right away. And these clips, the wire just goes and clamps between the clips. Let's see, and then we were just laying out our clip pattern, and then it will come out. The run will go all the way, and then what we want is it to be, we want the heat to be warmest in this area, so this will get warmer first. So the run comes here and starts in the shower. Now we start in the shower, we adhere down the clip strip. We didn't want to put any screws through the red gut because that's a secondary catch in case any water gets through our curdy. We're going to come on top of this. We're going to level this out first, screed it all out, and then we're going to come back on and do like a pre-pitched pad for the tile to drain the shower water into our drain. And we came here with an edge. We're going to bring the edge up slightly. We wanted our drain to be at the lowest point of the floor. So this edge that we put on here will come exactly to the height of the floor with the wire. And then that way there, when you look into the drain, you're not seeing any cement at all. You'll just see, well, that's aluminum. You'll see the clean edge. And then what happens is this particular type of floor drain is a quirk line drain. You're going to just see a quirk line between the tile pattern, and rather than put grout in between the tiles, we leave it open and the water runs through where the grout. We'll share that. Anyways, guys, we didn't put any screws through the red guard. It's just adhered down there, and that will just keep our pattern going. And then we'll come here, and that's where we'll start our S-ing. We're going to zigzag. That's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple floor. We'll just put some more strips down here.
And we'll make it come to the point where the last bit of the wire stops right over here. And then we'll shear the sensor line, and that's where the sensor line goes, right there, see? And we'll run two sensors down that floor. Let me see if I can show you. Here's your thermostat. You know, these are nice. These are a nice way if you want to get some heat in your tile. Because, you know, guess what? The bathroom, and you say, it's electric, you're using a lot of, it's not cost effective. But guess what? In a bathroom, you're not trying to heat a massive area. You're just trying to warm the tile up. And there's your thermostat, 2-pole, programmable. You're not trying to heat a large area, so yeah, you're going to spend a little bit of money to heat your floor, but the primary source for this bathroom isn't really the floor, although we'll heat it. We have forced hot water. We have baseboard heat that runs along the perimeter. That's going to be doing most of the heating, and we'll just tap the floor with a little bit of electricity to warm it up so it's not cold marble. Anyways, there's your sensor line. And just make sure when you run your sensor line, you're not touching any of your heat wire. Keep it separated. They even recommend putting it in a conduit. And so, we'll, there's your sensor probe right there. That's going to read floor temperature. And that thermostat you can set to ambient temperature too, so the floor will kick on and off depending upon temperature of the floor, or you can get ambient air temperature in the room. And then they always recommend you run 2, because if something fails in the system, it's typically, they say, the sensor that fails. So when the floor don't work no more and it's not sensing temperature, you can either program it to ambient and then you disregard the sensor altogether, or disconnect the first one you hooked up years down the road and hook up your second. So we'll have 2 running down. That's pretty much it, guys. It's very simple. And then these, they give you like these, and then these just clip into each other. See? These just clip in, and they keep you spacing. I'm trying to do this with one hand. See? That's it. Then you just put a little bead of glue in there in the shower area, and then stick it. And we'll come back tomorrow and we'll wire this all off, and then we're gonna mix up our self-leveling floor and just float it over and screed across these spaces, and that's pretty much it. There's your heated floor. Then that sets up, and then you come on and tile on top of that. Angie, don't step in that glue. Be careful. Watch out. Alright guys, that's it. We'll post as we go. Maybe we'll post a quick one tomorrow. You can see the wire and stuff in there, and then we'll maybe after it's floated and then ready for floor tile. Alright you guys, take it easy. Till the next one.